if you put something extreme values in DLS. So I will show you all these parameters for the trainer after in a couple of slides. Okay. So if you are the best, or maybe just close to the best, we have a couple of interesting prizes for this year. So all competitors who complete both wells. So it's not enough just to register in this event and that's it. No. You need to compete and drill 2 wells. But all of you who drilled the well, you will get a certificate of participation. So some top 10 competitors. So the best competitor, according to these calculations we mentioned previously, they will get certificate of achievement personalized with their rank. Regions, 4 champions, 4 region champions, they all get GoPro package and certificate of achievements. And for the overall Geosteering World Cup champion, he or she will get GoPro package, one-of-a-kind trophy. So you can see in the top right corner here, this trophy, like real one. You'll get here, this one is the best Geosteer in the world. And of course, eternal fame. And also, you can use the Instagram filter. We just released that in Instagram to tag ROGII during the event, and you'll have some chance to win some swag bag of the ROGII. So in order to participate in the Instagram kind of championship, small championship, you need to go into your Instagram, find the ROGII company, go into these sparkles, and you'll see here this beautiful face, Michael's face here. You can click on this filter, apply it, and make a photo and tag ROGII and maybe some hashtags during the event. So if otherwise is not, unless otherwise requested, champion will be photo of the champion will be publicized by ROGII, and maybe you will have also some interviews with champion during this event. Will we make results public? Not for everyone. So actually only top 10 competitors. These results will be public, and also upon request, we can make the results of the companies available to the company, the rank of the company. So maybe some other companies can want to promote themselves, and we can give these results to the companies upon request. No problem. No problem. So how to participate in the World Cup? It's quite easy, very easy. You just need to go to the website. You don't even need to know this direct link. You can just open the ROGII website here, scroll down just a little bit. You see here, Geosteering World Cup. Learn more, register. Everything is very, very easy. Register there. You will get also the code for StarSteer. You will get the StarSteer itself. And if you can't install the StarSteer on your laptop or PC, please reach out to us. We'll find some other solutions. And of course, you need to bring all your skills you have for geosteering to be the best of the best in the world. So, but unfortunately, we don't have time to teach everyone how to work in StarSteer and how to geosteer, obviously. But you have access to our YouTube channel, and it has many, many different interesting tutorials and webinars, how to do many interesting things in StarSteer, so we can prepare better. And also, of course, the trainer project. We'll talk a bit about this project a bit later, just in a couple of slides. So what's new? So what we bring new this year? So for the conventional projects, you will have access to the real seismic data, like 3D seismic. So you can analyze more the geology and maybe where to direct your well more efficiently. So you can work with the seismic itself. And also, as I said earlier, you have 2 robots which will compete with you. One from ROGII, one maybe our robot is called ROGPT. And another robot, maybe from Norway, one of the institutes, universities, hopefully they will participate and use their own robots to compete with you. And for these robots, for ROGII robots, we'll show on these events, during the streaming of this event, real-time resistivity inversion. So these kind of interesting things you'll see there online, and also drilling analysis. In the drill spot for unconventional well, we'll also show how it works, how to analyze it for the robots. So it's not just geosteering, it's also many different interesting things will be going on during the stream itself. So how to prepare? So actually, to access the data, it's quite easy. So who registered already? Yesterday, we sent out the email with all the credentials. So the link to the specialized solo clouds, then the credentials, email, password, and what else? Oh, yes, online activation code for the stars tier till the end of the event. So a couple of notes. So please do not delete or add anything into the project. So there are many different complicated scripts running on the background of these events. So for example, if you delete or create another target line, it will be a bit confusing for these software in the background, which target line to use and how to properly analyze the data, change the model itself, like many different calculations. So please, you have all the data. Don't delete, don't add anything. But if something happens, randomly delete something, please reach out to us. We can always help you restore the data and make familiar with the target line. Okay. Any comments, Jill?
No, everything's good. If anyone does have any comments or questions, we could wait until the end, but if you do need to add them, I think is it the chat that's open, Pavel?
Chat is closed, but Q&A is open.
Chat's closed.
So please
Q&A,
click on the Q&A on the top, somewhere on the top, like here, Q&A. And you can send the questions there.
I just happened to see there was actually a question in the Q&A from Othman.
Oh, yes, there is a question.
I didn't see that. Yes, we will definitely be able to share this recording. Absolutely.
So I think we can go and open the stars tier, and I'll show you how to access the trainer project and how to practice for the World Cup. So it's actually quite easy. So in the stars tier, you need to install the stars tier itself, obviously, and you'll need to use your credentials we sent you yesterday in the email. Please check your email box and also the spam folder. Sometimes, well, not sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes our email can go there. And you need to, that's important, to change the server to the worldcup.solo.cloud. It's not regular solo, it's our specialized solo for these events. So please change server to these address and use login and password from the email and press connect, right? And for now, it's kind of an exception for me, but you will see only trainer and some number associated with your email address. Trainer, for example, 250, one for me, you will have like 185, 54, or whatever. You click on this trainer and click Open Project. Quite straightforward. So what will you see there? So once you open the project, we have on the background some scripts that push the data 24/7 till the end of the event. So you can practice every day if you want to. So this is the well, and we push the data every 2 minutes. And once you open the project, you'll see that there's some data has been already pushed here. So you can see here my lighting point is there, but I already have this kind of well to this point, okay? I can start from the beginning, actually. I can go into the Python tab and press try again. Boom, very easy. Now my well is cut to the beginning, and this is the key. We need to use target line to properly place our well and do the interpretation. So how to work with the target line? So you just need to click on the target line in the object tree, go into the target line format, and you can see here, you need to activate this edit target option. click here, I can see you see this blue circle and the green circle here. I can manipulate it here. I can also open the map view. Visualize my well, my target line, put them side by side, and like that. Show all, easy. And I can change the target line location, not just in the geosteering view, but also in the map view. Logic is the same. So I go here, click on the target line format, edit target. So I can edit here. It's over here. I can edit here. So and after like 2 minutes, you probably will see the trajectory will be pushed here, and trajectory will follow your planned trajectory. So this is where you'll change the geometry of your well to place it perfectly in the reservoir. So you can just see the second one 1 second ago. I think 100 feet, yeah, was pushed like every 2 minutes. So now I can start working. I can again go to geosteering mode, activate some segment, and start analyzing and adding dips, faults, all that stuff, which we do in the star steer during the geosteering. One thing I want to mention that it takes around 1 hour for this project to be like to reach the end, this TD location. And after you reach this TD, you will see the answer. So actually, you will see how was your interpretation? Was it correct? What's the percentage in zone, in real zone, I mean? And you will analyze your result. And after like 2 minutes, it will cut back again, and another data will be streamed. We have actually 3 different structures and models here. So you need to not just practice once, you can actually practice 3 times with different data to put your well the most effective way in the target zone, and then also check with the answer and practice this way. All right. And also we will close the access to the trainer, I believe, like 3 or 2 days before the World Cup. So please don't wait to the last moment. Practice. You have like about 3 weeks before the World Cup. Practice during this time to familiarize yourself with the target line, how to put the well, how to maybe remind yourself how to change the formation dips, how to add faults, all that stuff. Yeah, okay, we see a question. Okay, I've tried to log into Solo Cloud. I received message in with login and password. Okay, so you need to log into you mean the website Solo.cloud or just here? So if you're trying to log in the star steer, you need to log in not to Solo.cloud, but worldcup.solo.cloud. So all this kind of information you can see in the email, all these credentials. So you can just copy and paste in this window.
And if it's still not working, can you please just send us an email at support@rogii.com? There's always a possibility there was, just a typo or an error copying and pasting the info to your email. So just send us an email, tell us what player number you are, and we'll get you sorted out.
Or you even can call us. Yes. So please, if you have any questions about the trainer, about how to access the data, maybe some error messages or whatever, please reach out to us. We're always happy to help you and solve all the problems. I don't see an update. Or maybe there is an update. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Just open the star steer with the activation key from the email. Use the server and credentials from the email. Also, there are some pictures how to connect. And yeah, practice target line, practice changing. Oh yes, and DLS. please do not change DLS. This thing will be updated automatically. So it differs from the landing. So for the horizontal part, it has another limitation. So we'll see here, for example, in a couple of minutes, DLS will be changed, I believe, to 12 or something. So it depends on the project. All this kind of data for the real projects, for the competition, will provide with the pre-spot package, where we put everything like DLS, maximum values, TD, formation, geology, all of this stuff. We'll talk about this 1 week before the World Cup. All right. Any other questions?
Okay, so while we're waiting just to see if there are any more questions coming in, I just wanted to reiterate something that Pavel said. What I hear from people a lot after they've competed is they'll say, "Oh, I didn't get a chance to use the trainer," which is totally understandable. I know everyone's super busy. But they'll say, "I didn't get a chance, and so it took me, half of the first well to figure out how the data is coming in, how to manipulate it," just because it is extremely extremely different from using it just regularly in StarSteer and having your data streamed in live. It's a very different feel. So people always say, "Oh, I wish that I had taken the time to use the trainer." So that if I can pass on any advice, it would be that if you're able to carve out even just half an hour to play with that trainer, just to see how it feels, because it is different than doing it live, I think that will give you a really good edge going into the actual competition. And like Pavel said, the trainer actually does close a day or two in advance, because then we have to prepare the server for the actual event. So I mean, I am the biggest procrastinator, so I know I would do this. Don't do this. Do not wait until the last day, like 1 hour before, to go try and practice, because you will not be able to get in.
One more thing I want to mention about the resetting the data and trying to do it one more time. So for example, let's say I finished the drilling here. I want to try again. I press try again. As you can see here, my well is cut back to this point, but my interpretation isn't. So in order to reset the interpretation, you can just go and activate your last segment, hold these green line with your left mouse button, and just hold it and just drag it all the way to the end of your well. This is how you delete and reset your interpretation, so you can practice one more time with another structure. So once again, we'll have like 3 different structures for the trainer, so it's not the same. So you need to reset the interpretation every time you start new drilling.
Okay, Pavel, I'm not seeing any questions. Like Pavel mentioned, there is going to be a follow-up webinar next week, just going over the pre-spud package, which will also be sent to you, just to go through what the 2 formations are going to be, sort of some little tips and tricks about the geology, that sort of thing. Is that right, Pavel?
That's absolutely right.
Okay.
So thank you so much for attending this webinar. I hope it was useful for you.
Sorry, Pavel. Pavel, wait. Sure. Sorry. Just as we were cutting off, I'm so sorry about that timing there. We do want to get to your questions. We have a question here. Will the directional plan and the type well, stratigraphy, tops, etc. already be loaded and imported as per a training project? Yes, definitely. All your data will be loaded. It will already be type well referenced, so you won't need to do any of that. It'll be actually really nice. Like, you're just going to be handed this project sort of on a silver platter. You won't need to do any setup for it at all. Will the directional plan be based on the regional grids or the best type well? That's a good question. The directional plan be based on the regional grids.
You have 2 type wells in each project.
Okay.
So it's up to you to decide like where you want to start geosteering and linking to another well, to the first well, another well, maybe both at the same time. So it's up to you, up to the competitors.
Now, the well plan itself, Pavel, I haven't seen it. I'm not sure if you've seen it either. Do you know if there's going to be a regional dip set to it, or is it going to be literally just 90 degrees, flat line?
There will be a structure for sure. So with every project, you'll see a structural grid. Yes.
Okay.
One structural grid.
One structural grid of both. And will the
for sure.
plan
plus seismic for conventional project.
And seismic. Perfect. And the well plan that we are provided, actually, is there a well plan?
Yes, there is a well plan.
Oh yeah, there it is. And will the well plan be set to regional dip, or is it just going to be a straight line? Do you know?
Regional dip.
Regional dip. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I think we had another question come in. Can ROP be controlled, or is it fixed? I'm actually not sure how that's calculated.
ROP is calculated on the background according to which formation you're in and DLS.
Okay. Is the project going to start drilling from surface or from a certain depth, such as KOP?
You start drilling from the first point you have, like if you press the triangle, you will see the same, well, very similar picture during the event. You will start drilling like somewhere here, just before the landing. So you decide where to land, and then you continue staying in the formation.
Exactly. As we can't be geosteering from surface anyway, it would be painful to put you through all that while you sat there waiting for your data. So it'll start just above landing, like Pavel said, and you can pick your landing point and then go from there. Yeah. No, these are all really good questions.
Yeah, very, very good questions.
Yeah. Any other questions here? You're also more than welcome to reach out to us if you think of something while you're training or anything. If you have a question that pertains specifically to the event, please feel free to reach out. Okay. Okay. That might be it then, Pavel. Thank you for showing us everything.
Oh, thanks for joining, helping. So yeah, any questions, please reach out to us. We're always happy to help you.
And all the best to you all on the big competition day on the 12th. It's always such a fun event. I'm excited to see how everyone does.
You guys. Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye, everyone.